Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a try-on of the lipsticks in the Bésame mini lipstick kit. This retails on the Sephora website. Awesome timing, Bennett. Awesome timing. You have not been down long enough. Go to sleep. Fuck my life. Honest to God. This kit retails on the Sephora website for $33 Canadian or $25 US and contains 5 of the shades from their permanent line. So while the kit itself is limited edition, the shades contained within it are part of their permanent line. So the full-size lipsticks on the Canadian website range from $22 to $27 depending on the shade that you choose. In the US, they're all $22. I have no explanation. So I looked at the number of grams that are in here versus the full size, all that kind of stuff. I did the math. Basically what you're getting in this kit is 1.5 full-size lipsticks, so the price point is dead on. So the thing with Bésame is that their shades are named by year. So in this kit we have 1930, 1935, 1946, 1969, and 1970. There are helpful little descriptors as well. So 1930 is Noir Red, 1935 Cherry Red, 46 is Red Velvet, 69 is Dusty Rose, and 70 is Chocolate Kiss. So at least you have some idea of what the shades are going to look like. The reason that they're named years is because those are the years when those colors were initially formulated. He's so happy. So the company does their research. These shades are all exact duplicates from, I guess, the vault of makeup. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. You can go to their website and there's more information on there, but for today's purposes, and now with Bennett awake and Barry out, we're going to breeze through this. In terms of the ingredients in here, they are cruelty-free, but they are not vegan. They contain vitamin C, macadamia oil, and aloe, so they do claim to be very nourishing. From my experience with them, I have played around with a few shades in here. They are very comfortable on the lips and they are very hydrating. So reading from the Sephora website, what they claim is that these feature vintage-inspired smooth lip colors that leave a budge-proof finish that stays put while the ankle design achieves precise application. Each lasting color is inspired by the shades worn by coveted Hollywood starlets of the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, imparting an iconic satin meets matte lip look. So there you have it. So what I thought I would do is just put them on my lips and show you what the different colors look like, so that if you were curious about the kit or about the line itself, you at least have an idea of what 5 of the shades will look like. So they're adorable. They're little tiny little guys like this, and they come out, they got a little slide thing, and they just come up like this. So this is the precise tip that they're talking about here. It's got like a beveled edge to it. This is the same with their full size. Obviously you're getting a lot more product with the full size, but they're shaped the same. So I'm going to try to guess at what is the lightest shade and go from lightest to darkest, just so that there isn't so much with the staining. So I'm going to start with 1969, if I can find it. There it is. And this is Dusty Rose. So I don't have anything on my lips right now. I'm not going to do any liner or anything like that. I just want you to be able to see what the actual shade looks like. And I want to see too, because I've only worn a couple of these. I think I've worn this one, or Aspen's worn this one, because she likes my makeup. So there is 1969 or Dusty Rose. I will say they are quite easy to apply. I don't know so much that I'm sold on this beveled edge idea, simply because eventually it's going to get dull. So then that precision's kind of gone unless you're like very conscious and sort of rotate it each way so that it doesn't get dull. But it does apply very smoothly. It is fully pigmented. They have the same kind of smell as like the MAC lipsticks. Is it? Yep, pretty much spot on to MAC lipsticks. And so there's just like a tiny little bit of sweetness as well, so I really quite like that. And like I said, it is very comfortable on the lips. When I've worn them, I've got a million things going on today, so I'm not convinced that I'll be doing a check-in. Oh my God. My mother has spent the last couple of days in hospital. She's totally fine. She's out now, but she's staying with my cousin because she lives a few hours away from me. So that's why you can hear all the text messages coming in, just keeping an eye on things and making sure everything's okay. So my life is a little bit chaotic, so I'm not sure I'm going to be doing a full wear test. What I can tell you is that having worn them prior to this video, they do last, I would say, a good 4 hours. It will survive sort of light eating, like a bagel, it'll survive that. It'll survive a cup of coffee, it'll survive drinking off water. It isn't transfer proof by any stretch. It doesn't claim to be, it doesn't dry down, but it is very comfortable and it is long wearing. And then when it does start to fade, it does it sort of gradually, and I didn't have any complaints with the wear time of it for being a bullet lipstick. I'm gonna go back in time to 1946, because it looks like it might be the next light. I mean, they're all fairly dark. We're not gonna get a light one. Okay. So there's 1946. This is Red Velvet, and it is beautiful. It is what I'd consider to be a true red. It's not too cool, it's not too warm. Makes the teeth look a tiny bit yellow, but nothing terrible. I've seen worse. But it is just a really pretty classic red lipstick. And from what I can hear, pretty sure he's gone back to sleep. Let's go on to Cherry Red, which is 1935. Here it is here. And there is 1935. It's a deeper red than the previous one, and I love it just as much. I love red lipstick, I really do. I think this one's a little bit more flattering on the teeth. It makes them look a little bit less yellow than 1946 did. So if I was in the market to buy a full size of these, this is the one I would go for over 1946. And again, that's 1935. We've got two left. I'm gonna go in with Chocolate Kiss from 1970. And this one I haven't tried on yet. It's got the word chocolate in it. Sometimes brown just isn't really all that flattering, but I do have one from Tarte that I absolutely blew my mind. Came in one of those Sephora kits. I thought for sure it was going to be a write-off, that I was going to hate it, and I actually really loved it. So here's hoping. So there is 1970 Chocolate Kiss. It's definitely got a strong red undertone to it. It's a very warm brown. I don't even know that I'd go so far as to call it brown, to be honest. It's more like a rusty red. It's actually prettier than I thought it was going to be on first application there. Certainly not my favorite of the kit. It's not terrible, but it's not my favorite of the kit on me. But yeah, it's not my favorite of the kit. I don't know. It's all personal preference, right? That's the joy of makeup. That's why there are 642 million different shades on the market. Last but not least, 1930 Noir Red. And I don't think I haven't tried this one either. And there is the final shade, 1930. I love this one. I love deep, vampy lips. I really do. I don't always have the courage to wear them out, and certainly not to work, but I really love them. I love the contrast because I'm fairly pale, not quite fair, but not far off from it. And I just love the contrast. I love it for winter. It just gets me in the feels. Don't know what it is, but I really like it. With this shade though, I would suggest using a liner. Despite the ease of application and the precise tip and all that bullshit, I would absolutely use a liner. Overheating, fuck you. My camera couldn't hold out for like 2 more minutes. I was done. Read the room. So again, I'm sorry for not doing a full like wear test and all of that for you today, but currently I'm home alone with the baby, and non-transfer proof lipstick and a baby are not a very good match. It just creates an awful lot of work because I can't help kissing that little bugger. He's just so sweet. So take it from me, they do last a good amount of time for being a bullet lipstick. Like I said, you can probably get a good 4 hours before you're going to want to touch up. Of course, depending on what you're doing. If you're kissing babies, it's going to wear off a lot sooner. So thank you for taking the time to watch. And also, I think I mentioned this in another video that I recently filmed, but I don't know which one will go up first. If it's this one, I want to put it in here. If it's not, you're hearing a repeat. I just wanted to quickly say thank you for all of your support. I've surpassed 100 subscribers. I honestly, when I started this channel, that was like a 1-year goal for me. Like I was really hoping that within a year's time, I might by some miracle hit 100 subscribers. And here I am at currently 109. And that means so much to me. It's so exciting. I do put a lot of work into this. It might not always show when you're actually watching this, but there is a lot of work that goes into it. And to know that I have support, and I love the comments that I get from you guys. They don't always pop up on my phone, so if it takes me a day or two to reply, it's because I haven't seen them. I have to like go onto my computer and find all the comments, and there they are. But I do try to respond to everybody because I love it. I love interacting with you guys. That was one of the really big reasons why I started this channel. That, and to bring honest, genuine, relatable makeup tutorials and reviews to you guys. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. And I have to give a big shout out to Haley Wright, because it was after she mentioned me in one of her Vlogmas videos where she was talking about YouTubers that she likes to watch that things started to snowball for me. So I really want to give a lot of credit to her for the growth of my channel and really say thank you, Haley. I really appreciate it. I'm going to link Haley's video and her channel down below. Please go and give her some love. Her videos are fantastic. She's got great makeup skills. She's very relatable. I trust her opinions on products. She knows what she's talking about. Go and check her out. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. And until then, just be a decent human being. Bye for now. I remember writing this shit down now. Let's see. You'd think I was organized, but it's all just a fucking lie. Because I'm not even the guy. Where the fuck did I write it down? I remember, right? Bésame! Ha-ha! My husband. I was having this conversation with my friend Ashley the other day, because her boyfriend was saying, like, why do you need so many brown eyeshadows? And my husband tried that with me, with like the whole, why do you need so many shoes? Why do you need so many red lipsticks? I was like, sit right down, my friend. You're about to get schooled. Let's talk about undertone. Let's talk about finish. He did not sit down. He did not get schooled, but he stopped complaining about red lipstick. You're welcome.